Welcome everybody to Dicks, Dorks, and Destinies. I'm here with my with my three friends, Crash, Ken, and the Kid today. And
You fucked up there already too, because you're used to it. Me and Ken. Crash hasn't joined us in a while, but life is busy. So
that's true. That's true. Um,
Good morning, guys.
yeah, and today's episode we're going to talk about video games.
video games, lovely. Well, you know what? How about, since he hasn't joined us a while, we'll make Crash start this one.
Oh, poor Crash is just like, oh God, I'm on the spot. What do I do? All right, come on, man.
I always do plan B.
Run away.
I always do plan B. You can't do plan B. Not in this.
I can too.
I can't.
Well, I mean,
what
you
the
can,
fuck?
but it's not like.
All right, here.
You.
Let me start it off with a question for Crash. Crash, what is your favorite game series? What would you say
Batman.
you go to? Batman?
Yeah, the Arkham, that God of War. I've been playing Assassin's Creed.
I mean, have you not noticed anything about Crash there, Ken?
No. I'm oblivious.
Oh,
That's all right.
dear Lord. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you'll get to know him soon enough.
Crash is a big Batman fan.
I mean, we've told stories about this, haven't we?
No, we haven't. No.
Nope.
No.
But we're
we
gonna
told
keep
the
on
story.
topic. We're gonna keep on topic today.
No, we're not. We're never on topic always.
Shut up,
Yeah,
kid.
everybody's got ADD.
All right, so Crash, you said you like Batman.
Yeah.
Which Arkham or which Batman game in general is your favorite?
Let's see. Ooh, the Asylum series, Arkham Knight,
Okay,
Return to Arkham,
okay. Hell
beat
yeah.
them all.
Beat them all. Now, I'm sorry, but I am also just saying this because I've played those Batman games. There is no fucking way in hell they are just sleeping. Okay?
Yeah, they're not sleeping.
No. There's no way.
It's got to be kid friendly, okay?
Kid friendly. Look, I saw a video of something turning on kid friendly mode. You know what the NPC saw? The kids brutally making people explode and murdering them and blood everywhere.
I mean, you want to go into that with, them not just sleeping in that game. You can thank Mortal Kombat for us having the video game rating system that we have now.
Yeah, I also
Yeah.
like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's pretty badass.
Okay, Mortal Kombat is fun. I do enjoy breaking people's necks.
I mean, since we're on that one, have you guys seen where they're basically rebooting the whole Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat timeline?
Again.
Yeah, with Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
Right. It's called Mortal Kombat 1. I thought we already had one.
We did, and I used to play it a lot.
Now there's like 11. Then it switched back to 1.
Oh god, there's more than 11, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, I mean, to be honest, yes, there are more than 11 because I have no idea where. Well, actually, I have an idea from how it all goes, but Deception and Shaolin Monks, all those are supposed to be technical branch stories off of the game itself.
So, just gonna throw it out there, but I'd say probably the only Mortal Kombat game that I spent like the most time on, I would probably say was Conquest, if anyone remembers that one.
I do remember that.
Yeah, that one was solid for me. Like, I would sit there and play the shit out of that for days.
Yeah, and my verbal shudder tells you that I remember that game.
Dude, it was fun. I liked it, and I liked the story idea of how they went with it. Not gonna lie.
That's almost as bad as Armageddon.
Hey, I enjoyed Armageddon for the simple fact that you create your own fighter.
Oh, I
Lord
like
knows
the whole
Chapel made
create
a
your
penis
own fighter. Oh no, he made his own character. She was
Yeah,
big
penis.
tittied.
Of course.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was the ex-wife's character?
Uh-huh.
That character had big titties.
They probably Googled how to make them bigger.
That wasn't an option in the game yet. But believe me, I did look for that.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Take you fucking anywhere, Chapel.
No, you can't.
you're just now figuring this one out.
Oh, no, I'm not now figuring this out. I say it to him daily.
We've been telling him that for years. He still doesn't listen.
No, and he
I know.
tells me and the kid that he can't take us anywhere.
Right.
It's not us.
Look, I can't take all three of you anywhere.
We're innocent.
Yeah.
Bitch,
We are innocent.
bitch, you made
In
me stop playing
comparison to
video games
Chapel.
for that.
Poor kid's over here. He can't even believe his own lie. He's laughing at it so hard.
Hey, he was lying the other day when he told his mom I hit him and
I
flipped
did
him off.
not tell her a lie.
Yeah.
Because if
And
I
neither
told a
did I.
lie, I told a lie in
All right,
response
all right,
to
all
you
right.
telling
Hold
my
on.
mother that I hit you.
Round one. Fight.
So,
Kid versus Crash.
yeah. Newest video games.
Newest?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Any particular games anybody's excited for to play or try out?
I mean, I've been out of touch of video games for quite some time.
Honestly,
Yeah, and I just got done with God of War Ragnarok.
for me, it's more of a broadened spectrum, but I can throw a game title in there with it. So, with Unreal Engine 5 currently being finalized, and if anyone has seen any of the gameplay footages that they have been releasing with their new engine, it's ultra realistic. You're definitely going to, honestly, I genuinely don't believe like the Series X or any of the consoles, this generation's consoles are really going to be able to handle it to its capabilities. Because looking at the spec list on this new engine is just fucking ridiculous. Like, it's definitely not like it always has been. Who remembers the game demo PT?
Nope.
No.
Not me.
Seriously? No one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, little back history. PT was a demo that was available for a limited time, that was free, by the same producers who made the Silent Hill series. They were testing a new version of their game on Unreal Engine's server. And this was, I want to say this was Unreal Engine 3. I could be wrong. If someone would like to do a double check. But I want to say it was Unreal Engine 3. That was like the revolutionary change for video games. It struck off as one of the biggest horror games that just grew in such popularity on just the demo alone. You see PT elements in just about every video game out there now. It was that big of a hit. For just a demo. that was only live for like a few months and then it was gone forever.
Yeah, I have no idea about that one.
Well, Silent Hill is yet again back at it. Silent Hill 2 remake is in the works and they're trying to finish it up, but they want to throw it on the Unreal Engine 5 model.
Oh yeah, because
And
that's all we need is a super realistic Silent Hill game.
oh, trust
Hey,
me, and if you think that one's bad, like, this is just a remake of an old game. Now, they already have games that are of the ultra realism. Like, they're really focusing, I noticed, on body camera style lately, because it's easier to get that ultra realism out of it. And just from what I've been seeing, like they've been working on, like when you shoot a gun, the flash suppression is right, and there's a few demos out there of gameplay that they're talking about that looks and sounds so realistic when you hear a gunshot or something, and they're just fine tuning at this point. So I'd say I'm excited for the new Silent Hill and to see what Unreal Engine 5 is really going to be capable of.
All of this to me just seems like they're just going to make a fucking movie into real life. And that was the movie of Player One.
Now, if you're trying to talk stuff like that, they're already on processes on stuff like that already. Virtual reality gaming alone is already starting to reach a new peak point.
Yeah.
Virtual reality.
Yeah, I saw where they have AI that does like its own like responses to what you say and do inside the game.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, and then on top of that, there are like, I don't know, like some sort of like server type room, except it's not a server room. You hook yourself up inside of there, and you can walk around and do everything. And when you have the VR set on, you are moving in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so virtual reality tied with the Animus from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, essentially.
Hey,
That could
Crash.
be interesting.
Yeah, there he is. There he is.
Hey, Crash.
Hey,
Can you imagine Chapel in this type of game?
Hey, hey, hey.
you better watch your village.
Better watch your girlfriend.
Listen, you better watch your villagers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start
Gonna
teaching some of them how to run a camera and a boomstick.
So does that mean that any game that Chapel would be playing, they'll also have his endurance? Cause I mean, the second they start running, I mean they already got like a 5-minute head start.
No, it wouldn't have his real life endurance. It would have whatever
I bet we could
augmented
tweak that.
stamina boosted
They be able to
modded
take more than
character
5
he
steps.
creates.
I'm done. with all
Don't
that.
even, because you are the only one in this group who
Chapel.
idolizes Richard the Warlock.
Listen, we're going on an adventure, and I want to litter it with dead bodies.
There he is.
I just think that would be appropriate.
Hollering Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Leroy Jenkins.
Good God.
But yeah, with all that known, like I said, I've been out of touch with most video games. My son's been super excited because apparently Microsoft bought rights or whatever to Activision and everything else, and they brought Call of Duty back.
Oh, geez. It's not that they brought it back. It's that it just never... It's not going away. It's like a bad tumor.
And it takes up most of your storage on your console.
Exactly. It's a fat tumor, too.
You
I
know,
know
that 360 that I bought for him years ago, when he finally burns it up, he finally burns it up.
I remember me and the kid used to play NCAA, and we turned the quarters on what, 6 minutes, 15 minutes.
No, we
And it
maxed
took-
that bitch out.
Yeah, and it took over 6 hours to play a game.
Just sit there all day
Jeez.
playing football.
And his wife woke up and goes, "Y'all know what time it is?" Yeah,
No.
6 in the morning.
Why
we started
y'all still
at-
up? We're still playing.
Yeah, we're just in the third.
I mean, not just that, but you know, Crash and I used to play good
Need
old
for
favorite
Speed.
of ours, Need for Speed, especially Most Wanted. Most
I lived
Wanted
I
was
do
our
remember
favorite
that one.
game.
So I just carried my PS2 down to his house.
Sit there for hours playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, not really racing anybody, just fucking running from the cops.
Yeah, and wrecking the cops. And then painting the car so we could go out and
And do it
Do
all
it all
over
again.
again.
Yep.
These things happen.
So you guys, so you guys haven't looked into like Starfield or Baldur's Gate 3 or anything like that?
Oh, I've definitely
No,
been on Baldur's Gate 3. Starfield, I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews on already.
Only thing I know about Starfield is what my son's told me, and he said that game's trash, but he hasn't even played it.
Yeah.
I can tell you I hadn't looked at any of them.
Starfield, I've been seeing a lot that the combat mechanics in the game are virtually no better than like Fallout 3.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of mixed reviews. Baldur's Gate, that one's definitely popping off for sure. I saw on my computer, because I have the game, that it just got another update. Probably just another patch note. But they're
I don't
definitely working on it.
You mentioned Fallout 3. I don't exactly have a very popular opinion of that game at all.
Look, okay. Here's how I saw it. When I was younger and I had my 360, Fallout 3 was my jam. When I got older and started actually being able to expand in video games and playing different styles, yeah, sorry Bethesda, I haven't given you my money in years, and I don't plan on it.
The only money I ever gave to Bethesda games was playing the Elder Scrolls. Fallout was just garbage and trash to me.
Even New Vegas? Come on now.
Do what?
Even New Vegas? Come on, that one was actually fun.
Yes. I don't like any of the Fallout games.
I played Fallout 6. Yeah, 6.
What?
I played Fallout 6.
I'm pretty sure you mean Fallout 76.
No.
I think
Is
he's
that-
just cracking a joke.
Because I don't think they.
He was.
I got it upstairs.
I'm done with you. I really am. There is no Fallout 6. Jesus. So that's kind of hurtful. I liked New Vegas. Thanks a lot for ruining my dreams.
You and my 16-year-old son will get along just swimmingly.
I don't want to get along with your 16-year-old son. Well, that's a lie. I might.
Because he and his buddies, that's all I hear about is fucking Fallout New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas.
No. That's very far from all I talk about. I enjoyed the game while I played it. I have not picked it back up since. It's just in my archives. And I leave it at that. I am definitely progressive on my video games.
I mean,
Ooh, speaking of video games.
Yeah.
Unholy. No, Faith. I'm sorry. Faith. The Unholy Trinity.
Oh yeah, we watched a video about that.
We did. I was actually checking it out myself finally. Then, funny enough, it is on sale currently as of right now. I really am liking the style that they made it into. With the whole Atari look.
all these technological advances with graphics and everything else, and you want to go back to the Atari
Well,
look.
so what they did was the guy that made the game.
That's why he plays Minecraft.
Well, no.
Oh god.
The guy that made the game, he did like a bunch of like videos of himself like doing different poses and moving around and stuff, and then he overlaid that with the 8-bit look from the Atari. And so you'll have stuff that you didn't even have back in the Atari's day, like you'll have a dude looking up and it's an 8-bit, but then his eyes are bleeding and stuff like that.
Yep, his eyes are bleeding, and the transaction is actually smooth for an 8-bit.
Yeah.
Granted, yes, and I get where you're coming from, talking about all these technological advances, then we drop back to a game that looks like it was made for Atari. I'm mostly speaking on it for the factor of the uniqueness, because everyone does focus on how can we make the graphics look as realistic and everything as realistic and literally traumatizing as possible, to the point that probably to the right people it could probably end up genuinely giving them PTSD if the game was that intense.
But you're talking, with me in general, you're talking to a gamer who's never thought any game was realistic, just played it for the overqualified violence.
Well, yes, and that is what most of us do. However, some people are a little on the,
Spectrum.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean,
Yeah.
some of my favorite games were Mortal Kombat, Twisted Metal, God of War, Assassin's Creed. There's nothing in.
Twisted Metal nothing in. Absolutely solid. Speaking of that one, have you seen the show?
Yes,
No.
I have watched the entire season of the show.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on it? I have yet to have started watching it.
I can't wait for another season and hope they have one.
Okay. Solid.
Because I want to go more in depth into what the character creation that they're doing in the show. I like the character creation that they're doing in the show, even though some of the drivers' characters aren't exactly aligned to the game. But
How
they
was
did bring they
Sweet
did
Tooth? Was Sweet Tooth
Oh,
pretty accurate?
I loved Sweet Tooth.
Even though it's two people playing.
I love the little backstory that they gave to Sweet Tooth. But there's a problem with Sweet Tooth in the TV show versus the games.
Okay.
And that is his alter personality, the real person who is Sweet Tooth. And that's Marcus King. And in the TV show, spoiler alert, John Doe, I think he's played by Anthony Mackie, or I think that's his name, is Marcus King.
Yeah.
So, and when they give the story flashback to Sweet Tooth in the TV show, he's a child actor of a different skin tone.
I don't know how to feel about that.
But like I said, they brought in a lot of the video game drivers, and at the end of the season, the last episode, you get to see the tournament lineup that Calypso is holding, and you get to see glimpses of some of the drivers that were iconic in Twisted Metal. One of the drivers being Axel.
Okay.
And one of the show's main characters, who's played by Neve Campbell, she is technically one of the 2 drivers that was assigned to the card known as Shadow. You don't get to see Mortimer. You also get to see in that tournament bracket a glimpse of Mr. Grimm, which was always one of my favorite characters to play in the games. Like I said, the TV show brings out a bunch of them, a bunch of characters that were from all the Twisted Metal games. One of them in particular, the driver for Crimson Fury, is known as Agent Stone, and in the TV show, Agent Stone is operating one of the outlaw vehicles.
Okay.
You get to see Preacher, Mr. Slam, and he's not exactly what he's depicted as in the video game.
Okay.
They brought in Petunia, Flower Power. You don't get to see the actual driver to Darkseid, but you do get to see the Darkseid semi-truck. They did bring in the classic car of Roadkill. Of course, Sweet Tooth's van. What's her name? The IndyCar racer. I forgot what her name was, but you get to see her and a bunch of others. I mean, and it even cuts off to the character I think they brought in for 3 or Black. It was the character that they brought in was Dollface. You get to see her in the season finale. So
fair enough.
It's a good TV show. It is 100% bingeable.
Good to know.
And I seem to enjoy it. My wife liked it, and of course, my wife was a big, huge Twisted Metal fan too. So,
all right, Chapel. We've been stealing a lot of the spotlight. What are there any games that you've been looking forward to, or?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I picked up Baldur's Gate when it was in early access. I'm really looking forward to playing it. I'm interested in seeing how Starfield's going to work out, because I'm excited about how much content's in the game, but I'm really disappointed with how lackluster the first-person shooter aspect of the game is. There's a couple platformers I'm looking forward to playing. I did pick up Blasphemous, and Blasphemous 2 just came out. So I'm kind of I'm looking forward to playing that.
That's like, to me, whenever I finally get a video game system back in the house just for myself, I want to play Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, those are going to be fun.
Yeah, they're supposedly making a third.
I'll play it. I don't know what it is about.
They were making a third, or was it that they were revamping Red Dead?
I think they were making a third, but it could be a revamp. I don't know.
And now just put a 3 beside of it.
Yeah.
Look, it's a new game.
Yeah, that's my big issue with the video game developers nowadays. Is look, it's a new game. No, it's not. That's the old
It,
game with some minor alterations to your features.
Yeah.
it's a it's an old game with new updated graphics and maybe a few modded ads to it. So I mean, with that, hell, I just want to get well for nostalgia purpose. I just want to get and play fucking Fable 1, 2, and 3 again. And I think I've seen something about them redoing Fable.
Yeah, they did a remaster of Fable 1.
My son's always asking me about that one. Well, what's that about? What's that about? I said you have to play the game to find out.
Yeah, it is one of those games you really actually do, anyways.
Yeah. But also, I'm talking to a 16-year-old whose favorite game right now is anything Persona.
Hmm.
Yeah, they quit talking to me one time because I told them what was it? Fortnite is just the gay version of Apex.
Oh, not just that, but you told
It's
him you
true.
told him you told him Apex Legends sucks.
Yeah,
And it does.
And
Apex Legends sucks, and Fortnite, I'm going to use that now. It is the gay Apex.
he loves fucking Apex Legends.
God, I can't stand that shit. My buddy made me, a friend of mine made me play that, and I was like, this is fucking stupid.
He
yeah. When
loves it so much that he tells me lore about it that Apex Legends is a spin-off or the backstory or some bullshit to like Titanfall.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it is. Well, no, so Apex Legends takes place in the same world as the Titanfall games.
Yeah, but Titanfall is better.
It is.
Yes, I think we all agree on that. I don't think there's any disagreement that Titanfall was better.
And as he puts it, Apex is the best game created in that world. And I'm like, no.
Fuck that. Can't stand Apex.
And
Like, sure,
plus
some of the characters look cool. Like, I'd definitely rip them and, use them for other things that would seem like to me would make more sense, but that's about it.
he's also getting more into the old video games that I used to play like a long time ago.
Well,
Bringing
good. Then
up a bunch of
maybe it'll make him
nostalgia
stop.
for
Maybe it'll
me.
make him stop playing Apex and gay Apex.
No, because I mean, right now he's stuck in fucking Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5, and those two are by far the worst of that
Yeah.
series.
I really tried with the Grand Theft Auto games. Maybe it's just a lack of skill. Maybe I don't know. I'm not a fan, honestly. Never really
running
have
over
been.
the hookers and getting your money back.
Look, the only way you could do that is in the old games. You can't do that in the new ones. I tried.
They took that function out.
They did. They thought it was
Yeah.
wrong or something. I'm just kind of sitting here going, you think that's wrong? What do you let us do?
I know me and Chapel used to play, what was that, Unreal Championship?
Yeah. Boom. Headshot.
Yeah,
Yep. Fucking.
that was the goal. And then Halo, which we started
Yep.
watching, Red versus Blue.
You ever wonder why we're here?
No, I mean, while we're here in this box canyon, what the hell was that?
Yeah. What, you mean like the existence of God and why we were put on here and why our lives are like this? What? No! No! Why are we in this box? Oh.
We're getting a new recruit.
A boost. And the other one was what? Donut?
Yeah, Caboose and Donut.
It's not pink, it's light red.
Guess what? They've already got a color for light red. It's called pink.
Oh God, fucking
Yeah.
red versus blue.
Yeah, that was a great
I'm
show.
not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to check out what was it called? Red versus Blue Zero. Is that the new one?
I think so.
I know when they made episode 1, they made the throwback to the original episode 1. Someone went again. Do you know why we're here?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, before they even got to start it, a car drops right on top of them and kills them both.
Yeah, well, Chapel is Griff.
Hey, I
That
resemble
chicken
that.
Story's over.
Do what?
I resemble that.
You can resemble it all you want.
He's just not going to resent it.
Yeah,
Of course.
he's gonna
'Cause he
resemble
knows
it, but he
it's
won't
true.
resent it.
I mean,
I'm
how many
unfortunate
times
enough
did we
to
have
say
to
I don't.
hear about? How many times did we have to hear about laying some pipe?
Look, how many times do we still have to hear about him laying some pipe?
That's why we don't call him on Sundays. We know that Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
I'm making sure to admit now, I didn't say it.
Oh,
And he's I texted him something the other day, and he's like, "What in the world?" Pound Time Friday.
Oh my god.
Sunday Fun Day has now been moved to Fridays. Pound on Friday.
Something tells me we're gonna have a talking to, Chapel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it, y'all.
I'm just saying this now. Like I said, I'm not saying it. Oh, hell.
And we're states away, so we're good.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I mean, at best, all she's gonna know is I live in South Carolina, and Crash is in Tennessee. So
Oh, yeah.
we've grown accustomed to our new home states. We know the hiding places.
You know the hiding places. I have the power to hide from you.
He's not gonna let her talk to us, so
Oh, he's letting her talk to me for a brief moment.
A brief moment.
And that's what it'll be, a brief moment, because you hear, "Hi, I'm Click." Never mind.
Oh, man. So, any other video games anyone's interested in about?
I mean, I wouldn't call it a new game, but what is that? Little Nightmares or whatever it's called.
Solid game. Absolutely solid. Played both 1 and 2.
I want to play those, and I want to get Dead by Daylight. I played the mobile version of it.
I like it and all, but it's so trolly.
I mean, from what I know of the game, and whenever I was playing the mobile version of it, it was an actually good competitive game. But now, since they just keep adding new killers, new survivors, new mechanics, new this, new that, they're just opening the door to hackers and shit. So
It's more so for me the trolling aspect of it. Like, you get all of these players that will sit there and granted, I understand, play the game how you see fit, but if you don't give literally, if you single someone out on purpose and make it so they can't even play at all, but then they're in trouble if they leave the game and locks you out of your account so you can't play for like half an hour, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
I love the ideas and I love the different killers. I like that aspect of it. Definitely a good idea concept, but yeah, they add a lot, and it's
the
just
biggest thing to me
it's
that
also
though with
turning into
that,
microtransaction.
yeah, well, like I said, the biggest thing to me, the recent update that I've seen, the newest killer that they added was a xenomorph.
Yep, they did add that, and I know Chapel wants to try that.
I mean, if you're going to bring in the xenomorph, you might as well bring in the predator.
And there's a good chance that they will. I mean, let's be honest. The only reason that they never added Jason was because Jason's
licensed and he has his own game.
Well, no, Jason's license is locked. No one has access to it right now because of that legal lawsuit.
Yeah, with that lock, they have their own video game that they created.
Yeah, the Friday the 13th game. That was supposed to actually be taken down. That wasn't properly licensed.
I'm about to say, I thought he was in Mortal Kombat. One of them.
Well, he was in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat got a momentary licensing agreement, just for that game only.
Yep. Yeah, but the original Friday the 13th game, when it came out, they actually didn't get permissions to use all of the Jasons and stuff.
I mean, so. they could add Jason to Dead by Daylight, but you've already got a killer that's already like that, and that's the Trapper.
That's true.
I mean, and my son goes on about it, and he's like, I don't like Dead by Daylight anymore because Ghostface isn't Ghostface. I said, they don't have the licensing to use the actual Ghostface killer. They have the licensing to use the likeness.
Yeah, that's just like Freddy Krueger. They had to label him the Nightmare.
Yep.
They didn't have pure licensing, and they don't try to get pure licensing all the time.
No, I mean, so long as they get a likeness license, they're good.
Yeah, exactly.
They can create their killer however they want to. I mean, the survivors in that game, they're all pretty much just standard. I mean, yeah, they come in with character-specific perks, but once you unlock that perk, every survivor can use it.
Yep.
So, I mean, the same goes with certain perks, or actually for all the perks for the killers too. The only thing that is specific to the killer is their
ability,
natural power or ability.
Yep.
And to me, two of the most over redundant characters in that game, killer-wise, one being Leatherface, who is not named correctly, but he is known as Leatherface.
Yep.
And the Hillbilly. They're both fucking chainsaw-wielding maniacs. Why did you need two of them?
Because why not?
I would have been better off naming the Hillbilly the Cannibal or some bullshit.
They already have that.
Remember? So.
Yeah, they already have the Cannibal.
Who is... Oh, wait. No, never mind. That would be Leatherface.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chapel, you got quiet again.
He's asleep.
Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping. Get out of your sleep state.
That's all the time.
Yeah.
Stop casting sleep.
I am not. So, have you guys played any of the Starship Troopers games that have come out in the past couple years? One of them is like a squad-based strategy game. It's real resource heavy. You got to be careful about how you play it. but the other one's a first-person shooter, and I'm really excited to play that.
You hear the excitement in his voice when he talks about a first-person shooter.
Look, I like killing stuff. Leave me alone.
Well, I mean, hey, at least he's talking about first-person shooter violence and not, money shot.
Oh, money shot's number 2 in his repertoire.
No, I imagine so.
I am fairly prolific. Prolific. Yeah, that's not the word I'm looking for. Proficient. I'm fairly proficient in the money shots.
Sunday fun day.
Yep, here we go. We haven't talked about it this whole session. I'll just go ahead and the lid just got cracked. Let me just break the jar for Chapel. Chapel, how about some porn games, buddy?
You know what? Subverse is a fantastic game.
There we go.
I was waiting for someone to mention.
I was so hoping we were gonna go this whole session without a porn game, and nope. Right towards the end, here we are.
I made the poke and prod earlier whenever I was talking to Crash about virtual reality and envisioning Chapel in that game.
Ooh, touch my body.
We finally got around to the porn game.
Listen.
Viewers, I know this is what you've been waiting for. Hearing Chapel talk about pornography and his penis.
You know what?
If he was in a VR headset, he'd be pumping air.
Oh, Jesus.
I would just like to point out...
God damn it, I was hoping to avoid that one, too.
I would just like to point out, I didn't bring any of this up. It was the other 3.
Y'all started it. Y'all started it.
I didn't bring any of this up.
I figured the jar got cracked. I might as well just shatter it and take it, because, god damn it. Oh, hell.
That's what she said.
No, that's what I said. At Chapel's. Oh, hell.
That's why you always got to knock before you go to his house now.
And don't touch anything.
That's why you gotta call ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Chapel, I'm really loving the new decoration. Wait a minute, that's not... Oh, God, what is that?
No, I just answer the door with nothing but, like, my birthday suit and a rag.
I'd fucking leave. First, I would walk in, grab something to drink, and then I would leave.
Just, he might be putting plastic on the couch.
Don't even worry about it. I got the drink already made for you.
He stirred it, too.
Yeah, stirred it well.
Jesus fucking Christ, I can't be around you 3 Nimrods. Oh, hell.
But yet you want to move to the south.
What's going to be really bad is I'm going to have to edit this and know that the people that are listening to this are going, God, I know these assholes.
Yeah.
Why do these people sound so familiar?
Couldn't tell you. Must have internet twins out there or something. I don't know anything.
Oh, these podcasts just get fun and fun as the days go by.
Listen, we put out quality content, God damn it. Quality content.
Look, I knew there was a reason why I regret getting up in the mornings.
It's us.
Yeah, it is. Shame and sadness.
I don't have any of that. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Trust me, I am full. We all 3 are fully aware that you don't know what shame is.
He's not had shame for years.
Yeah, he's like, I got no shame. It's like, yeah, we know.
You guys, I just had this picture in my head. You guys are sitting there talking about shame, and I'm just like looking out the window, not paying any attention. Oh, what? Did you guys say something?
Jesus.
Just don't be licking the windows when you're off daydreaming.
Well, I've already painted them. I don't think I want to lick the paint off.
Oh, okay. Guys, well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Dicks, Dorks, and Destinies. I think we're going to end it here today, folks.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Ken's already uncomfortable in this conversation.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Have a good one.